Hi everyone, hope you are doing well from wherever you're watching this channel, depending on your time zone. Now today, the Ford Kenya party leader, Senator Moses Wetangula, was issuing out Ford Kenya certificates to the aspirant who won the nominations. And during that time, Senator Wetangula used that opportunity to hit out at the ODM leader Raila Odinga, CS Eugene Wamalwa, and the Kotu Secretary General France Atwoli. And on Raila Odinga, Wetangula was clear that ODM party denied Tim Wanyonyi the ticket to run for Nairobi governor when he was the best candidate to win that election. And according to him, Tim is a person with a disability. So he's a clear example of disability is not inability, concerning on how he has performed in his constituency, because he was rated the best member of parliament when it came to performance. And according to Wetangula, God is going to punish Raila Odinga for denying Tim Wanyonyi an opportunity. Anyway, I wanted to listen to Wetangula, and shortly, we also want to give our views concerning Wetangula remarks.
Mnakumbuka vile alifanyia huyu kijana wetu Chris Wamalwa, vile alifanyia Cleophas Malala, na wakati huu the most popular candidate to become the governor of Nairobi was Tim Wanyonyi, the MP of this area. Amemnyang'anya kwa nguvu na karoba akapatia mtu mwingine. And Tim is a PWD. Kama unaweza kunyang'anya mtu anayeishi na ulemavu, utamfanyaje yule anatembea? It is a very wicked act. And Mheshimiwa Prime Minister Raila, God will punish you. Because God is watching every step we all make. Hata ukitembea ukisema mambo ile unasema, jamii ya Mlembe hawatakusamehe. Wewe na ule mzee wa minyororo anaitwa Atwoli. Na Eugene Wamalwa ambaye ameogopa kusimama kura hata ya women rep peke yake asimame. Mutalipwa hapa duniani.
Now we are continuing with our panel discussion, but just a quick request. You might be watching this channel, but you have not yet subscribed. So I'm humbly requesting you to subscribe so that any other time, once we release a video like this one, you will always get notified. Again, to all our channel subscribers and anyone who would comment, I must say thank you so much for your unconditional support. Again, I'm requesting you to give this video a thumbs up so that YouTube can recommend our video to more viewers. Back to our discussion. Now, the truth of the matter is that if Raila Odinga was given an opportunity to endorse someone he thinks is the right person to take over Nairobi governorship, I believe 100% that Raila was going to go for Tim Wanyonyi as the best candidate. Raila has no problem with Tim Wanyonyi. But now in this politics, it is a matter of give and take. So Raila Odinga's ambitions of becoming the president of the Republic of Kenya supersede Tim Wanyonyi's ambition to become the Nairobi governor. And therefore, it is true that even President Uhuru Kenyatta just misbehaved to elbow out Tim Wanyonyi from Nairobi politics. Because despite the fact that Tim Wanyonyi was coming from ODM party then, still he was a Luhya. And we all understand that Luhyas don't have big stake in this Azimio coalition. But they have a huge support for Raila Odinga. So what Uhuru was supposed to do was to pick Tim Wanyonyi from ODM and make him a Jubilee candidate. The same thing William Ruto realized that, yes, ANC is insisting to have Sakaja as their candidate in Nairobi, but ANC party is not popular. So they picked Sakaja from ANC and made him a Jubilee candidate, UDA candidate, and gave the ticket. So that's the difference here. And because of this competing interest, Raila Odinga had to give out the Nairobi gubernatorial position to Jubilee so that also his interest will be taken care of. That is the reason why Tim Wanyonyi was not handed over the nomination certificate for Nairobi. And I feel for the Luya, but there is no option in this. That's the truth of the matter. Unless if Uhuru had behaved. But you know, people will say that Luyas have been given the Senate seat. Nani, Edwin Sifuna. I mean, you cannot compare a Senate seat to a governor. In fact, even a member of parliament is controlling funds, but senators don't control money. That's why most of these senators hawana kitu. So you cannot compare that. Don't try even to go in that direction. In fact, even a woman rep is more better off a senator. Because even woman rep, they are controlling some resources there. So they can have a say on what to happen on the ground. Senators, their work is just a matter of legislating and focusing on how counties will get money, period. That's where their work ends. So I think, in my view, in as much Senator Wetangula is trying to elaborate what happened in Azimio, I think Wetangula should be directing this remarks to President Uhuru Kenyatta and not even Raila Odinga. But we understand we are in political season, and this is how they are going to play their politics, because of course they are looking for a way where Luyas are not going to support Raila Odinga and that they are not going to vote for a Jubilee candidate in Nairobi. But what Wetangula is forgetting is that by now campaigning for your brother when you are in a Kenya Kwanza coalition and his brother is in Azimio, there is something he's communicating to the Kikuyu community where they are expecting support for Sakaja in Nairobi. In my view, in one way, this one, yes, you can convince Luyas to vote for Sakaja because Sakaja has been aligning himself with the Luyas. In as much men are saying he's not a Luya. But the truth of the matter is that Kikuyus also are watching Senator Wetangula remarks that if this is what he's talking, and the person who has been given the Azimio ticket is one of us, so what will they do? So Kikuyus definitely, they are going to realign themselves with one of their own, Igade. That is the Jubilee candidate. And when it will come to woman rep, they are going to realign with either Esther Pasari or Bishop Margaret Anjiru. So this politics can play in that way. Then at the end of the day, Luyas are going to vote for Sakaja, but Sakaja is going to miss the Kikuyu votes. So Senator Wetangula should tread very careful in his remarks. Yes, you are winning the Luya votes, but what are you communicating to other communities that you are expecting to vote for the Kenya Kwanza candidate? Especially the Kikuyu, because now we have the Kikuyu candidate here, Ameletwa na Uhuru, and you want to win the Kikuyu votes to the UDA side. So the way he's playing his politics, it looks smart, it looks good to the people of Western region, but unfortunately, it is going to backfire when it comes to the Mount Kenya region votes. So you can see how this politics is going to play. You can have some Luyas voting for William Ruto because of a protest against what has happened to Tim Wanyonyi. But again, how about the Kikuyu votes? And again, some Luyas might understand to some extent that if Tim Wanyonyi was not in ODM, but he was in another party within Nairobi, then it could have been possible for him to be the Azimio candidate. But because ODM has a presidential candidate in Nairobi, then they are giving them other positions like the senator position, woman rep position, and the Nairobi county speaker position. So all this you put together, I think ODM had no any other option but to endorse Igade. So this is how these politics are playing. But what I believe is that President Uhuru Kenyatta lacked wisdom in Nairobi, or is just expressing greediness. That's my view. I don't know your view. So as we go on, I think the best thing for Tim Wanyonyi is to concentrate in Westlands constituency, let him go back and vie as a member of parliament, then wait another time, because there is still more chances. You see, Senator Wetangula is his elder brother, so he still has chance. He's still young. In the near future, I think the people of Nairobi will give him a chance to serve them. That's my thinking. So let him not concentrate on what his brother is saying. Instead, let him concentrate on his Nairobi politics, because definitely he has always come out strong to defend Raila Odinga, and he has been an ODM member in as much his brother has been there with the Ford Kenya party. So the best way for him to survive in Nairobi, he will need to be in a popular party. Even if he can jump ship and go to Ford Kenya party, I think the farthest he can go is just a member of parliament. But if you are focusing on becoming a governor in Nairobi, then you need to have a popular party. So that popular party, it is ODM as of now. And if you play well, then even in the near future, I think ODM still have some grips of Nairobi, some grip in Nairobi politics. So that is going to help him to propel his candidature in the near future. So we understand Tim Wanyonyi said he's going to take a break of 2 weeks. Everyone is anticipating what next for Tim Wanyonyi, but still we know ODM party has reserved the nomination ticket for Westlands constituency for Tim Wanyonyi. So it is him to make a decision if really he will be going for the member of parliament position or atakuwa wapi. The worst thing is for him to refuse vying for member of parliament and just staying around. That will be the worst thing. Because you know, when you have this elective position in politics, it makes you more stronger. But once you get out, maybe tuamue labda amekataa hata run, then maybe angoje labda afanye speaker wa Nairobi County. Even that speaker, you see there have been fight there. I think you have seen what other speakers have gone through. It is easy also for him to be impeached in case he's going to realign himself with this MCA. So you see, even that seat is always risky. It's not an easy deal. So the best thing is for him to remain in active politics and strategize in the near future. But for Wetangula, I think he's going to cause more harm than more harvest to the Kenya Kwanza side. In fact, what he's doing is to depopularize Kenya Kwanza and popularizing Azimio. That is exactly what he's doing. Because Luyas are not enough to make anyone a governor in Nairobi. And again, Luya votes is not enough to make William Ruto a president. I don't know what to think about this, but this is my view. So let us have a continuation of this conversation through the comment section. Otherwise, thank you so much for listening to me up to this far. May good God bless you and see you in our next video.